Have you ever noticed how some stories brilliantly peel back the layers of society, revealing the unseen divisions and tensions that exist all around us? It is a fascinating way to understand the world. Bong Joon-ho film Parasite vividly depicts economic divide by presenting to families the wealthy Parks and the struggling Kims, whose lives become inextricably intertwined through a deceptive infiltration, exposing the harsh realities of class disparity through their contrasting living conditions, aspirations, and moral compromises. The film masterfully uses spatial geography and sensory details to illustrate this chasm. The Parks resided in a pristine, minimalist mansion high on a hill, bathed in natural light, symbolizing their elevated status and detachment from the struggles below. Conversely, the Kims live in a cramped, semi-basement apartment, prone to flooding and located at the bottom of steep, winding streets, literally placing them beneath society's surface. This visual metaphor is reinforced by sensory contrasts, like the Kims' persistent basement smell versus the Park's clean, expensive home fragrance, highlighting the invisible barriers and prejudices that define their social positions even when they are physically close. The narrative explores the deeply ingrained psychological effects of poverty, showing how the Kims' desperation leads them to cunning and ethical compromises, while the Park's wealth fosters a kind of naive ignorance and a subtle, often unintentional, disdain for those they perceive as inferior. To fully appreciate Parasite's commentary, pay close attention to the small details in the characters' environments and interactions. Notice the architecture, the food they eat, their clothing, and even their body language. For example, the way the Kims expertly navigate the city's underbelly while the Parks are oblivious to it, or the subtle power dynamics revealed in their conversations, all serve to underscore the vast economic and social distances between them. These elements are not just set dressing. They are integral to the film's message about systemic inequality. Director Bong Joon-ho himself described the film as a comedy without clowns, a tragedy without villains, deliberately blurring the lines between good and evil to avoid simplistic moral judgments. This approach pushes viewers to critically examine the systemic issues rather than individual characters. The concept of the staircase is another powerful visual motif, frequently used to emphasize upward or downward mobility, or the lack thereof, between the different social strata. It is a recurring architectural element that signifies the characters' struggles to climb out of their circumstances or their fall from grace. Ultimately, Parasite acts as a powerful cinematic mirror, forcing us to confront uncomfortable truths about class structure and privilege. By contrasting the tangible differences in living spaces, opportunities, and even the very air they breathe, the film reveals that economic inequality is not merely a matter of income, but a deeply embedded societal system that shapes identities, relationships, and human dignity, making its critique both profound and unforgettable.